Now that we've brought up our derivatives of inverses, we're going to talk about the derivatives of inverse trig functions. So I've created my list here of our 6 inverse trig functions. We've just got to know these. They've got to be memorized or at least be familiar enough with them that we can use them when we come across them. The cool thing is, yes, there are 6, but if you kind of group them like this, sine and cosine, tangent and cotangent, secant and cosecant. If you notice, they're the exact same function, but cosine is negative. Cotangent is negative, and cosecant is negative. So our co-trig functions have negative derivatives. So we're just going to use those, and we're going to apply them like we know any other derivative. The cool thing is, to me, this doesn't feel like I have to take a derivative. I just have to plug in the things that I'm given and simplify, as long as I recognize the derivative. So here for my first one, I'm taking the derivative of sine inverse. My u here is my 3x minus 2, which means du equals 3. So this is a chain rule using my trig inverse, but these are written using chain inverse notation. That's why we have the u and the du. Okay, so for this guy, my derivative, f prime of x, equals 1 over the square root of 1 minus u squared times du. So if we were to simplify that, that's going to be 3 over the square root of 1 minus 3x minus 2 squared. Okay, I didn't check the answer key here because I kind of just pulled this from the book, and that's how they left it. Okay, they didn't multiply that together, they didn't do this distribution and simplify. That's my derivative done. So again, I plugged in u for my u squared, and then I multiplied by my du. That's it. Okay, I got a second example here. So this one's the cosine of the tangent inverse of x. So we are still doing chain rule. We do our derivative here, g prime of x equals the derivative of cosine is negative sine, keep the inside, and then we're going to multiply by the derivative of tangent. I'm kind of going off screen here, so I'm going to write it down here, which is 1 over 1 plus u squared. In this case, u is just x. So that's pretty nice. So that's going to end up looking like negative sine of the tangent inverse of x all over 1 plus x squared. So yes, these are kind of scary looking derivatives, but when it comes to using them, we've just got to plug in and simplify as long as you're remembering chain rule. If you have any questions, let me know. Good luck on your homework.